experiences on QHHT. I mean, from the past few sessions, I would just want to share in this Buddha session, especially where the Buddhic ray was asked to give to everybody, and also the Nagamudras. There was a Buddha's message, and the message was so good, so close to the reality now, is that, like, operate from your heart center, spread love. I am the ray of love. He's saying, I am the ray of love. Okay, now that the earth is ascending, it has become very easy for all of us, all of you people, to ascend faster and enlighten faster. This was not the case earlier. He was saying that this was not the case earlier. We had to struggle a lot to reach to that state. We have starved our bodies. We have fasted and starved to reach to that state. We have gone through so many obstacles and understood life in the raw form. Now you have help. You have lots of, options open now. There is nothing that was hidden then is no more a secret now. It's like it's open secret. There are so many things are open secrets. So take proper use of them and grow faster. Operate from your heart center, spread love. That was Buddha's message. And the second message he gave is, while doing fasting, there would be so many people who do not fast at all, like me, but we should fast one day at least a week. Okay, at least a week. Start with fruits or start with only water or juices, but one day in a week should be given for fasting. That period helps your gut bacteria to work on the intestines, and your nervous system gets calmed down, and that's when your pineal gland will start working more faster, and that's when your third eye works better, and that's when you will get more spiritual experiences. So this is again a Buddha's message: fast, but do not starve. Okay, but do fasting for at least one day in a week. That is what his second message was. So we wanted to tell these messages to all of you because these are very, 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 very important to everybody. It's just not confined to me. It is for everybody. Okay. And the second experience, I think I have already shared in the last session itself, is the Shanidev's message. And it's an experience actually to me. It's a message to Sridevi Akka, but it's an experience to me. I never expected how Shanidev would come. I never expected. He just walked in, and he said like his language was different. He when they when Shanidev was asked to take care of us, he was just continuously saying Raksha, 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 Raksha. I was thinking, why am I saying this? But it was continuous flow of Raksha, 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 Raksha. But he was saying that, and I felt very oily, greasy, and all that. I would want to just get up and go take a bath and come back. That was the feeling I had, full of oil, and that oil smell. If you don't clean that oil bucket for around thousands of years, that is the smell I was feeling. But I should not say this. But that was the actual feeling that I have had. Meaning, he had actually walked in, because it's not only the way they are showing that it's not only we are walking in, we are leaving the what do you call this? I forgot the word. We are leaving the hints that we are walked in, and the hints are in this way. It's just not, sometimes it is feeling, sometimes it is smell, it sometimes it is senses. So it's the hints that they are leaving to us for the person who is getting it done, to get the belief. Okay, so this is another thing. And the third one is wait, just give me a second. Mother Dolores. This is an awesome thing, I must say. When Mother Dolores has come, she told Jitenderji to give more proofs to this girl who is sleeping first, and ask her to focus on her diet second, and and the third thing I felt was I was not sleeping straight. I was sleeping crossed. That was the feeling that I had got. And what I understood is later, when I tried to understand it recently, what I understood is in this process, you actually do astral projection. When the astral body is out, then that is when our physical body is being taken by those masters. So that is when you may feel floating. Okay, all that floating experiences for me happened to be lying down in the crossed position. So this is another hint that is left to me, because I never believed that Dolores could walk in into me and talk. And but those particular words and the choice of words, one, and the second way, the way she speaks, I got it validated when she spoke through Ushaji in the next session. Because I think on 20, on Christmas, I think we had a session, and there Dolores spoke, and that's when I noticed, oh, so this is exactly the same way. I went back and I heard again, and it is exactly the same way Mother was speaking. Okay, so she has a style.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So that was one of the awesome experiences that I have had. And the fourth one is Ra, the law of one. I don't know how many of you know him. I don't know him.
I never know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him. Madraji, you know him? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know him.
I heard about him.
You heard about him. Yeah, good. So when they came, it was like, it was not one person coming in. It was 3 or 4 people walking into me once, or all of them at once. Group of people. I was, and they were like, they were going here, and they were saying, ki, wait, I mean, when the questions were asked, wait, we are adjusting this girl's body. And they were taking hammers and they were just hitting me on my shoulders, like, tuck, 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 tuck. I could hear those sounds. And then they were walking all over my body. They seemed this much and they seemed this much when they walked in. Okay, and that was the experience. And when they were in throughout all the experiences, what I noticed is my breath is from my nose till the third eye. It was not in the below portion of my body. My below portion, it was numb. Now my breath is only here. I noticed it profoundly in every session right from day one.
Oh.
Yes, it was right from day one. When my HC had come, it was from here. Then I knew that it was them. Now there is no room for surprises, no room for doubts. It's only the process, the path is belief, not even belief, just knowing that this exists. That is something. And that then I understood when raw law one came, it started like I left a question into the universe, which is my mistake. Actually, I should not have done that, because when you believe it completely. If not, don't believe it. Okay, but the human mindset, I left a question into the universe, like, if you are really raw who has come to me, give me more information about you. And I didn't know the information already started in one of the group, and I realized it yesterday evening that chapter 4 is going there, which I didn't know. It started already there. I didn't even see that. And second thing is, somebody had sent me all of a sudden randomly 5 books of raw PDFs. And
you
they
haven't
said,
asked for that.
I didn't ask for that.
Okay.
I didn't ask for that. She randomly pinged and she sent me 5 books and said, these might be useful for you. Go through them.
Oh.
I was like, I never, and then I realized I should never ask questions. I should never ask for validation.
I don't think, no, it's not about validation, right? It could be that I don't know about this God or whatever, right? I want more information, and they actually provided the information through somebody else. I don't think there is a mistake.
Yes. Yes, it is RA, law of one. This is basically later on I searched myself, and most of the videos, most of the information on internet is not up to the date. Yes, correct, Naveen ji. But I have come across a particular series, a particular playlist by Aaron. And he gave the complete information of raw law of one, the 26 or 126 channeled sessions. And what I understood is this is a collective, this is a clubbed consciousness that is coming from the sixth density.
And the
Okay,
voice, you remember
and
the voice also, it's all over the changed.
the
When they have
voice is
come,
different, and
it's very different.
it's very different. And what I understood from that playlist is they send very narrow signal to Earth. People who catch that signal is very rare. I didn't know that. And I'm very keen to see what is going to come next. So this is all I have. But I wanted to tell one more thing is operate from your higher self, because after any type of meditation, we go to a state of stillness. Carry that stillness into your daily life. Carry that calmness into your daily life. From that calmness comes all the answers. From that state comes the reality, and that is nothing but higher self. And that higher self is not, confined to only meditations.